yeah, baby, yeah, baby, yeah, baby. This is the Negro Exciting News Fun Show, and I'm your host, DJS. So, what we're going to talk about today is Chris Eubank Jr. You know what I mean? So this dude had a fight on Saturday, yeah, and he beat up this guy. I didn't even know the guy he fought. I don't know what his motherfucking name is, yeah, but he was unbeaten, yeah, and he was taken seriously as a worthy opponent. But you know, from the time I saw this Chris Eubank the first time, you know what I mean, I knew this dude was special. Yeah. Now we got a situation where, you know, I mean, he could be actually the first. Chris Eubank Sr. could be the first. He could be. I'm not saying he is, but he could be the first professional boxer whose son became a world champion too. Because I've done some research on this, yeah, and I don't know if any world champion whose son has become a world champion too, yeah. Yeah, so let's say I mean, I've heard of people whose dads boxed, yeah. The dad boxed, and you know the son, you know, he gets this. It's in the blood. It's like in the DNA, yeah. You know, it's genetics. So they know how to fight. They have it. They have the instinct. They just have a fighter's instinct because you know they're born that way because of the father. So, like for instance, now who is it? Some of the great fighters start really early. Yeah, I mean, how old was Floyd Mayweather when he started boxing? Was he 3? Remember Floyd Mayweather was 3 years old. But Floyd Mayweather's dad was never a world champion. He fought for a world title. You know, I know he fought Sugar Ray Leonard, and maybe that's where he got some of his, not being disrespectful, maybe that's where he got some of his brain damage from, yeah? There's not being disrespectful. Floyd Mayweather's dad does talk very slow. he does talk quite slowly, yeah? And when I saw that fight, you know, he had with Sugar Ray Leonard, you know, it's not a joke, yeah? I mean, he took some punishment, man. Sugar Ray Leonard really hit hard. He really hit Floyd Mayweather Sr. with some bloody punches. So like I was saying, Floyd Mayweather Sr. was never a world champion, yeah? His uncle Roger was. Roger was a world champion. In fact, there's a boxing video where, you know, it's in the TMT gym and, you know, he's cussing his dad, saying he was never a world champion. The world champions in his family was Uncle Roger and me. He was never a world champion. And told his dad to stop interfering. Yeah? So like I'm saying, but, you know, Floyd, you know, he gets it from his dad. Yeah? You know, he has that talent, comes from his dad, then he builds on the dad. Yeah? Who else is there? I think Vasyl Lomachenko, his dad trained him, I think from age 4. Yeah? So obviously he gets some from his dad too. I mean, the greatest boxer of all times, yeah? Roy Jones Jr. Yeah, and if you don't like that, I say he's the greatest of all time, fuck you. Yeah? Roy Jones Jr., the greatest boxer of all time. Yeah? His dad was a prize fighter. So Roy gets it from his dad, then he builds on top of what his dad gave him. Do you know what I mean? I mean, like, yeah, Roy, they got the middleweight, the super middleweight, the light heavyweight, and the heavyweight world titles. And the one that was eluding him, and he got knocked out by Enzo Macronelli, was the cruiserweight. But he won a cruiserweight title. But this belt, which is sanctioned by an Australian boxing authority. You know, I mean, it is a world title belt, but I don't know. Will history really take this belt seriously? It'd be nice if Roy could, you know, have a fight somebody, a cruiserweight world champion in like the WBO or the IBF or the WBA or WBC, and win a cruiserweight world title belt from a recognized, well-established organization. Then no one could ever doubt Roy Jones's genius and brilliance in boxing. Because I just feel like the world title belt he's got, you know, boxing historians may say, oh, well, it was only this belt and it wasn't really serious and whatever they want to say. But I mean, he's achieved them all, yeah? The middleweight, super middleweight, light heavyweight, cruiserweight, and heavyweight. Yeah, Roy Jones, you know, he done it all, like I said. And his dad was a prize fighter, yeah? But I think Chris Eubank Sr. could be the only person who produced a son that became a world champion. I mean, I'm probably wrong, but I've researched this before and I can't find anybody. Now I know Muhammad Ali's daughter, yeah, was a world champion, but not a son. I mean, that's brilliant. You know, his daughter, Muhammad Ali's daughter, you know, went into the ring to fight, carrying the legacy of the family. It'd be interesting to see if Layla Ali, you know, has a son or sons that go into boxing and do something serious in boxing too. It would be pretty amazing to see. But like I said, you know, from the time I saw Chris Eubank Jr., I knew this dude was special. And what I like about him, he's so serious. And I've seen him have 2 fights. When he won the world title and the fight he just had on Saturday, he lets you know straight away. And yes, tomorrow I'll be back in the gym. You know, you got fighters, they have a lot of talent, but they squander it, yeah? He's letting you know the next day he'll be back in the gym, yeah? I mean, this guy works hard. The next day he'll be back in the gym. No champagne, no fucking around, no driving up and down in a Ferrari or Lamborghini or whatever. Yeah, he'll be back in the gym, training hard. Yeah, that's why he is where he's at today. What I like about him, you know, because I like stylish fighters. You know, you can be the best knockouter in the world. Yeah, if you ain't got any style about you, I don't have time, bruv. Like this fight that just gone, yeah, Alvarez versus Triple G. I mean, I like Canelo, but now I've got like, you know, bigger respect for Alvarez because he showed in that fight he was a master boxer. Yeah, display of boxing. Oh, people, pardon me. You know, people who don't really understand boxing properly, who just want to see somebody on the floor knocked out in a pool of blood or in a coma, yeah. So, oh, he just ran. He didn't run. It's footwork, yeah. This Canelo fought like one of the hardest hitters, or if not the hardest hitter, pound for pound in boxing today. He really fought well. And I tell you something, Canelo Alvarez, he threw the best punches, the classier punches. I mean, it was actually an absolutely fantastic display of boxing to watch. Yeah, it was like a sparring session. That's how good Alvarez is, yeah? Yeah, so like I said, Chris Eubank Jr. is really stylish. I love how he boxes, yeah? And he makes it look so easy. That's how you know he's good, yeah? And, you know, back to this Saunders fight, yeah? I don't care what anybody says. That Saunders fight, yeah, he was told to throw that fight. For whatever reason, I don't know, yeah? For whatever reason, he was told to throw that Saunders fight because he didn't do anything for the first 6 motherfucking rounds. Yeah, he came back. He started the 7th round and he started boxing properly, not holding off. Yeah, and you know, Saunders won a split decision. So what would happen if Eubank started fighting from the first bell? Because he didn't. He held off. Yeah. Then after the Saunders lost, he fought. Is it Chadikov? Yeah. But that was that belt where I thought it was a world title. And all the comments I got back on YouTube were like, no, it was an interim belt. So when I looked it up on Wikipedia, I said, yeah. So even though it was a world title, it was like interim. Nobody takes it seriously. Yeah. So it's like even though he won the world title, it wasn't even a serious belt, the one he got against Chadikov. Yeah. But like he's world champion now. He fought this Australian dude and he won the world title. Yeah. Like I say, he always makes it look easy. That's how you know he's classy. Yeah. And it's too early to say now, but he might end up being a better fighter than his dad, Chris Eubank Sr. Yeah, because like I said, Chris Eubank Sr. Yeah, he had this son. Yeah, and the son would have all of Chris Eubank's talent through genetics. And then it's up for Chris Eubank Jr. to build on what he got naturally from his dad. But Chris Eubank Senior, yeah, he was the one who had to start from the beginning. I mean, I don't know if his dad was a boxer. Yeah, but I don't think so. From what I know about Chris Eubank Senior, his brothers used to box. His older brothers used to box, so he started boxing too. Yeah, and then he came out to be the best Eubank boxer out of a lot of them. But so with Chris Eubank Senior, he never fought the best of the best. Yeah. And, we can speculate as to why. Yeah. But I know he wasn't scared. It was about his money. In my opinion, Chris Eubank Sr. was about his money. Yeah. He didn't want to fight the best. Yeah. But I'm sure he could have beaten them. I really do believe that Senior Eubank could have beaten the best if he wanted to. But I just didn't want to fight them for whatever reason. Yeah. I remember when him and Nigel Benn were doing an interview and James Toney started insulting their mothers for no reason. These Americans, isn't it? Freedom of speech, you can say what you want. UK is different. You say the wrong thing here, you'll get smashed up. Yeah, but in America, they were talking. Because like I said, I was trying to work out, why are these guys always running up the mouth? Why are they always saying this? And I said, it must be because they have freedom of speech. Guys stand in the street talking. They can talk anything on the street corner because of the freedom of speech laws. Yeah. So like James Toney said something about the mums, their mothers, and like Chris Eubank Sr. was like, when people say bad things about my mother, I don't sleep good at night. Yeah, I remember that. It was back in the day, but I remember that. Yeah. And Nigel Benn, he was fearless. He didn't get scared to fight nobody. Yeah. He fucked up, knocked out Aaron Barkley in round 1. It was a technical knockout because Aaron Barkley wasn't out cold sleeping, but he knocked him out. Yeah. Then he fought Gerald McClellan, the G-Man. And, we all know what happened with that. He knocked Ben out the ring in the first round. Ben got back in. And then, when Gerald McClellan realized he couldn't knock out this guy like he was knocking out everybody else, his heart went out of the fight. That's what happened to him. Yeah. That's before he unfortunately got the punch what led to the situation he's in today. Yeah. But G-Man, if you go and watch his videos on YouTube, he was absolutely fantastic. He was knocking motherfuckers out, man. The G-Man, Glenn McClellan, Gerald McClellan, man. He was not a joke, man. When he hit you, you're fucked up. Yeah. Yeah. So back to Eubank. Yeah. He might well be a better fighter than his dad, but only time tells. He's got to fight the best of the best. And like I saw the interview, the post-fight interview, and he said he wants to fight George Groves. He said, what's his name? Chunky. Chunky. What's his real name? His brother from Holston. Anyway, we know what we're talking about, yeah? The Halsdonian. Yeah, he said the Halsdonian is scared to fight him, and someone else is scared to fight him. They're trying to avoid him. Yeah? Yeah, James DeGale, won gold medal in the Olympics. Yeah, so anyway, he wants to fight George Groves. And he just beat Arthur Abrahams. Yeah, it's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a good fight. And really good to see Chris Eubank Jr. Unify his division, yeah, and get the respect. Go to America, beat the top American fighters, and get the respect. Really good to see. And I know you can do it. And like I said, back to this Saunders. Yeah, he held back for whatever reason. He was told not to do his best, and he lost the fight. But I know if he fought Saunders again, he'd beat Saunders up. Yeah, it would be good to see him fight Saunders again. Saunders bad, so everyone could really see, the talent he's got. And the argument they say, he doesn't have single punch knockout power. But it's not necessary, man. As long as you beat them up. I mean, what's worse? Yeah, to be knocked out with a single powerful punch, or just to be like, beaten into submission. Which is worse? Yeah. So anyway, like I say, I think that Chris Eubank Jr. will be a future Hall of Famer. Yeah, he really got a lot of talent and he's a really stylish fighter. Yeah. So anyway, if you have any questions or comments, please put them below. Please subscribe. Please click the like button. DJS and I'm out.